What's up, everyone? My name is Jackson Squally. We're here for VYPE NextGen Episode 4 Instagram Live Series. Tonight, I'm joined by our Chief Content Officer, Matt Malatesta, and our special guest tonight, three-time state champion, state championship MVP, four-star wide receiver from Westlake High School, Jaden Greatehouse. Jaden, how you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Doing good, man. So you had a great season this year. Obviously, y'all won state, went back-to-back. You had 66 receptions, 1,274 yards, and 20 touchdowns. How did you feel the season went for you?
I felt like it went pretty well. You know, throughout the season, you're gonna have your ups and downs, and I just stuck with my teammates, and just took it one game at a time, and tried to bring out the best in each other.
Dude, huge game. You played biggest when the lights are the brightest. You know what I mean? Talk about, being in the moment when the lights are the brightest. Why do you have such big games like that?
It's just the confidence that I have when my teammates and coaches trust me. My coaches came up with a great game plan throughout the week, and me and my teammates practiced super hard to get ready for Den Guyer, and they put up a great fight in the first half, and we knew in the second half that we were going to come out rolling.
So, Jaden, you had 7 receptions, 236 yards, and 3 touchdowns in a state championship game. Not many people can say that as a wide receiver. What was it like for you winning the state championship MVP? Obviously, it's more of a team thing. Y'all won it together. But for you personally, I mean, you had one heck of a game.
It was an unbelievable experience. I thought Cade should have got it. He fought hard throughout the whole game and had great energy the whole time, and was really out there encouraging everybody. But I'm extremely blessed to get that MVP, and it's all thanks to my teammates and coaches and everybody just believing in me.
So now you transition into basketball. Dude, what's your style of play? Are you a slasher? You go to the basket, outside shooter? What's your style?
I'm definitely a slasher, but I try to get my teammates involved as much as possible and try to hit them when they're open. But I definitely like to drive for sure.
I know when games, basketball games, like the target is on your back because the fans are really close. And what's the best, chirpiest moment that you get from opposing fans?
Yeah, it actually happened not too long ago, a couple of weeks ago, when we played at Lake Travis, our big-time rivals. It was a sold-out game. Both student sections were out there showing support. It was a fun game for sure. We came out with a win, big-time win, and they had their chance and whatever, and it was just a fun atmosphere for sure.
Yeah, I saw your dunk the other day. You posted on TikTok, I think. And it was you dunking. It was like football players can play basketball too, or something like that. And I was like, geez, okay. But so we brought up Klubnik. You thought he should have been MVP. What was it like playing with Cade? I mean, easily top quarterback in the nation, depending on who you ask. What was it like playing with a guy like that for the past 2 years, just kind of growing with him and growing that connection with him?
Every single moment was amazing, on and off the field. Cade's my best friend. He's my brother. We've been playing together ever since I was in 6th grade. He's in 7th, and we've just been building up the chemistry ever since middle school. We get together every off season and go out and throw almost every day, and just try to work on our relationship on the field so that we can capitalize.
What's the secret sauce? Like, you've got Katy, North Shore, Westlake, Lake Travis, South Lake. These are big brands in Texas for football. But you only see Westlake. What is the secret sauce to y'all? Is it just that y'all are so bought in all season long? I'm always interested. What is the culture like there that sets y'all apart?
It's just the confidence that we have in each other. Every single day we go out and practice for each other, knowing that everybody else is gonna go out there and eventually make a game-winning play or a game-changing play or something like that. Our coaches always have the same mentality going into the game and always have the same speech to give us and the same rules to follow throughout the game. And we really just stick together as a team and try to bring out the best in each other.
Austin is super dope. You're right on the lake. But what are you? Are you a wake surfer? Are you a tuber? What's your summer game like?
I definitely love to tube and wake surf. Definitely some of my favorite things to do. I'd say I'm all right at wake surfing, and you can't get me off the tube when we go tubing.
So Westlake has obviously built such a legacy in Texas high school football, but we also see a lot of Westlake players move on to the next level, perform really well. You see stars in the NFL as well. You are becoming one of those guys too. You're a 4-star wide receiver. You've got offers from OU, Texas, Arkansas, Penn State, Miami, West Virginia, TCU, USC, Notre Dame, Oregon, and you just got Michigan. What's the recruiting process been like for you? Because obviously it's been kind of slow, which is surprising because of how great of a player you are. What has been your mentality going through this recruiting process, and how does it affect you? Is it something that bothers you, or what's your mentality with it?
It's extremely blessing to be put in a position to have my college paid for and to be able to play the sport I love at the next level. And since the season ended, my recruitment's picked up quite a bit. And I just try to stay close to the people close to me, and try to take their advice, and just like stay level-headed throughout it all and stay humble, and just try to make the best decision for me.
When you're watching football, who do you like to watch? I mean, I'm obsessed with Joe Burrow. I'm an LSU guy. I'm also obsessed with Jamar Chase, Justin Jackson. I mean, I can name them off. But when you're watching it, who do you watch?
I definitely watch Devontae Adams. I'm always watching his film, trying to copy his moves, and I end up using a lot of them in game. I always study his film, just trying to perfect my craft and try to model it after him. And another guy I like to watch a lot is Debo Samuel. I try to model my game after him too.
Dude's a freak, man. He's so long. But how does basketball help you in football? Because you see so many good basketball players or good football players come off the basketball court. Is it positioning? Is it being able to block out almost? How does it help you in football, and then how does football help you in basketball?
Yeah, it's definitely extremely beneficial. Playing defense in basketball is probably the most beneficial thing when it translates over to football. Just understanding leverage and angles, and it definitely helps with blocking, trying to stay in front of your man, and it also just keeps me in shape really well because you do a ton of running in basketball, and it's always hard to get into basketball shape after football because it's just a different kind of conditioning. But it's definitely something I would encourage everybody to do if they have the ability to, because it definitely translates over to each other.
So you just went on your visit to OU, saw the pictures on Instagram and everything. How was that visit for you? You got a new offensive coordinator and Jeff Levy there, and then just a whole new staff. What was it like visiting OU?
It was an awesome experience. I love the campus, and love the new coaching staff. Coach Venables and Coach Levy are both amazing people, and definitely have the right message going into the season. And I'm excited to see what they do this upcoming season. They have a lot of potential, and I'm just excited to see what they got in the works.
We're talking with Jared Braidwood. Oh, good. At Austin Westlake, I'm going to reset you for everybody. I'm going to give you 5 quick questions.
Okay.
First thing that comes to mind.
All right.
Netflix jam. What's the Netflix jam right now?
Naruto.
Okay.
Okay. Favorite place to eat in Austin?
Favorite place to eat in Austin? Chewy's.
Celebrity dream date?
Celebrity dream date. Like where I would.
No. What celebrity would you want to date?
Oh, Sabrina Carpenter.
All right. Okay. what would be your walk-up song if they had walk-up songs like they do in baseball for football?
Oh, probably "I Am" by Lil Baby.
Finally, would you like a game-winning dunk or a game-winning touchdown to put on your resume?
Game-winning touchdown.
That's an easy one. And finally, dream car.
Dream car. Tesla.
Oh, because he's from Austin. He's got to go with Tesla.
They're just so cool. That's
some NIL stuff right there. That's an early NIL plug.
So I got two questions for you, real quick. What was your favorite game this season, other than the state game? And then number 2, if you could play against any high school team in Texas, any team you wanted, doesn't matter division, who would you want to play, and why?
Let's see. My favorite game was probably Katie. They were talking a lot of noise before the game over social media, all that. So it felt good to shut them up. And then favorite team or team I'd want to play most would probably have to be probably North Shore again. Actually, no, I wanted Duncanville because we haven't gotten to play them yet.
Okay. I feel like y'all and North Shore are just kind of on a collision course for like a grand champion of like the past 4 years. Like, I feel like we'd love to see both Westlake and North Shore play in the state championship game next year, just because, I mean, both of y'all had made dynasties the past 4 years. So I feel like that'd be an awesome game to watch as a fan and also for y'all to play in.
Yeah, what was it? Last year, a lot of people were saying that the real state championship game was the semifinals when we played them last year.
That was an amazing game.
Yeah.
I'm going to leave you on this. How is the baton going to be passed from coach to coach? Dude, that's a legend. That's a legend. Right. That's just, retiring, and I totally get it. But, how is the culture? Is it going to be totally seamless? What do you think?
I think it'll remain the same for the most part. Coach Dodge and Coach Salazar have been coaching together forever, and Coach Salazar knows how it works. Coach Dodge is an amazing man. He's the one who gave me my opportunity freshman year, and I'm so thankful to him. And I know that Coach Salazar is going to do a great job following in his footsteps, and I have total confidence in him.
So, Jaden, back to some recruiting. Are you a guy that's going to be a guy who commits early, starts recruiting for whatever school he commits to? Or are you going to be a guy that wants to sign and wants to commit on either early signing day or at one of these All-American games?
I'm gonna commit whenever I feel is right. I'm still evaluating all these schools, and I'm still open to every school, and just trying to see which place is best fit for me, and a place where I can get a good degree, and a place that's going to develop me to become a better man and just overall better football player too.
This dude's a professional interviewer. He's a professional, man. You can't get him off base. 5 years from now, NFL. What do you like to do outside of sports? What's something that people know you for basketball and football? What do people might not know that you like to do outside of sports?
I like to draw. I draw a little bit.
Okay. A little bit of an artist.
Yeah. Just sometimes, though. Just sometimes.
So, Jaden, when you look after next year, obviously you're going to go for a three-peat. If you go on and win the three-peat, what do you think, or actually for you, no, three-peat, right? For you,
Four.
Look back at 4? Okay, that's what I thought.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was 4.
Yeah.
Okay. So when you go back and look at your high school career, many are going to say you were one of the best wide receivers to play Texas high school football probably ever. What does that mean to you on your legacy, just leaving a legacy at Westlake for the next guy? and also with your teammate Keaton Quebeca, who's blowing up as well in the recruiting world. What does that mean for y'all?
Hang on, you cut out there at the end. What'd you say?
Okay, so you and Keaton's kind of legacy that you're leaving, you guys are going to go for 4 in a row. What does that mean for y'all?
First off, shout out to Keaton. He's been working super hard throughout the off season and through the season, just trying to get better. And he's definitely going to be one of those guys who definitely makes a big time change in the college football world. And that's my brother. He's one of my best friends, and he's doing something special over on his side. And it's just going to be amazing to come back to Westlake when we're done, and I have a close relationship with our wide receiver coach, Coach Rogers. So I'll definitely stay in touch with him, and I'm sure he'll be telling stories about me and him to his other younger wide receivers, whoever comes through. And so I'm just excited to be able to come back and see our pictures on the wall and all those kinds of things, and just trying to leave my mark as best as I can here at Westlake, and not just on the football field, but off the field too.
Well, one of the best in the business in the state of Texas. We're fired up to watch you for your senior year. You've had an amazing career already. Everybody's going to be wanting to know where you're going to commit and all this. I know it wears people out, the recruiting process, but it seems like you got it handled well. Hey, man, it's been a pleasure.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for having me.
If anyone has any quick questions they want to ask Jaden, ask them now. We're getting ready to wrap it up. So if you have any questions, drop them in the comments now. Jaden, I got to ask, though, what's your go-to Whata order?
Whataburger order?
Mm-hmm.
Definitely
Yep.
A patty melt, no onions, fries, and large chocolate milkshake.
Okay.
That's only about 7,000 calories, but that's awesome.
We got a question for you. Basketball or football, Jaden?
Football.
Okay. Which one do you love the most? Is it football?
Football. Yep.
Okay. What's your favorite NFL team?
Steelers.
I thought he was definitely going with the Dallas Cowboys.
No.
All those Austin people love Dallas. What's the kind of the coolest college atmosphere what's the coolest college atmosphere that you've been into, on the sideline watching a game? What's been like, oh man, this is a big time football game?
Definitely a Texas game. I'd probably have to say when they played LSU, I forgot what year it was, but when they won the national championship, that was probably one of my favorite games to go to.
Yeah.
We got another question. So for you, is it I want to go to the NFL? Is it more I'm going to play as long as I can, but I want to get my degree first off and foremost?
A little bit of both. NFL is definitely the goal, and on the way to the big goal that I have, I'll accomplish my many goals, like getting my degree and graduating high school and all those kinds of things. So.
Okay. If anyone has any last-minute questions, ask them now. If not, we're going to wrap it up here. Jaden, it's been a pleasure, man. We're super stoked to have you come on with us. Good luck to you next year. Good luck the rest of the basketball season. Hope to see y'all in the playoffs. Play against some Houston teams. That way we can make it out to some games. Other than that, guys, I'm Jackson. This is Matt. That's Jaden. Thank y'all for showing up and listening to us. Jaden, it was a pleasure.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
All right. See you guys.
All right. See you, everyone.